Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Oh, yeah. RB's in the chat and is following me on Instagram. Woohoo! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? As you can see right here, it's Mr. Mojo's birthday. He's 4. So we're celebrating that today. Woohoo! Birthday to the guard dog. Yeah. Okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? RB says happy birthday. He's had a very long day, so he's a very tired man. Daycare and all that business. Okay, lights are on, ready to go. Daylight savings time has happened. I forgot that not everybody does it. And then I just found out today that not all countries do it at the same time, which is wildly convenient. So hopefully my regulars are able to catch the stream the hour earlier or later that it might be for you all. I did not realize it was this complicated. What a mess. My goodness. Okay, so we are back today. Most of Europe does it at the end of March. My goodness. I can't recall what drives ours, to be honest. My phone just does it. My mom keeps me up to date on when it's happening, but I can't recall what drives that. But it's nice. Usually I'm streaming and it's getting really dark in here, and I have to turn on all the lights, but as you can see, there's a lot of natural light coming in my window here, which is pretty nice. So I'm enjoying that. Okay. Let's make sure everybody's open and ready to go. I did the Discord. All right, let's go. So we are back today with some more tarot cards. If you missed DTM's stream this morning, definitely go back and check it out. He's working on his cards, which is fabulous. I'll get into cards at the end of the stream here. But for right now, we're going to work on some more tarot. Woohoo! I've been away from the tarot for a little bit because I was on vacation. And then I came back, I've been doing cards. I've been prepping for the shop that I'm going to be in at the end of the month. So now I get to go back to the tarot cards, which is very exciting. So this card is the 3 of Coins. It is one of the circus cards. So this is a set of performers that are usually out and about while you wander through the circus. They are kind of like a street performer type scenario. So they're out in the lanes in between the tents and things. And this one really follows the book a little bit closer than some of the ones that we've been doing lately. So I'm going to just bring up the description from the cards. So these are the notes I took from the book itself. So it's 2 figures. There's a woman. She's in a bridal gown constructed kind of for a ballerina. This white frothy dress with black ribbons floating in the night air. Legs in striped stockings, feet in tall black button-up boots with dark hair in waves on top of her head adorned with white feathers. And then our man is taller, tailored black pinstripe suit. Shirt is crisp white, tie is black, and there's a black bowler hat. And they stand intertwined but not touching, heads tilted toward one another, lips frozen before or after a kiss with no movement, just subtle motions that are very, very slow. And they gravitate to one another but don't touch. So that is the inspiration for this card. So I was able to get a really great photo of kind of some dancers, some ballerinas that were almost in the pose I wanted. So I kind of flipped and rotated and messed around with that photo a lot while I was building this sketch to kind of get the arms and everything in the right way. But we're going to have a lot of fun kind of working with that paper layering to make sure that this comes across as kind of like 2 intertwined people, but they're not actually interacting. They're just kind of near each other. I'm not touching you. So I worked out this sketch yesterday, and I have lots of ideas of how I'm going to use the paper patterns to get these colors together. And but first we have to get the line art going. So let me put my rest of my sketches in my little group here, and then we're going to get a new vector brush. Oh, poo. I think these are 3. Sorry. I think I'm following my formula. I think I changed some of them for the coloring pages, so that's why I had to think about that for a second. All right. So I do have a couple other tarot sketches that I've been working on as well. But for today, we're going to work on this one. Now, I'm just going to ponder. Because this one, it's going to be a little bit tricky to lay this out. I think he's going to have to be in 2 parts. At least his hand that's down by her waist, I think is going to have to be in a different layer. I'm thinking of the shadows and the lines later on. Just let me contemplate in my head here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes. All right, let's go. So we're going to do hers first. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything in the right layers. Oh, wise Mojo, sad guy. It's your birthday. Don't be sad, man. What's the matter? So I've also been working a little bit on the card I was working on last week, the Jack of Hearts. And Miss Jane's going to finish that card for me. So she's going to be working on that, the other half of that as well. I should send her the new line art, actually, now that I think about it. So it's all a very exciting time. I think almost all the cards are claimed, actually. Jane's helping me out with 1, maybe 2 cards. She's like taking on the whole collaboration, which is amazing. I know Penny's helping out. Mafu's taking 1. Alessandra's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. And RB just joined the game as well. So he is going to be RB is going to be taking on the Ace of Diamonds. We've added the aces. I haven't talked to Dan about that. So we've added a card to the thing. I think it'll be fine. And there's lots of opportunity for more face cards there. Oh, those darn dishes getting in the way. The worst. The worst. All right, just let me do this here. Oh my gosh, my screen's getting more and more crowded. Okay, let's do this. No, let's not do that. I'm just going to do this. How's that? Okay. So the cards are getting filled up, which is great. I'm very excited to see what some people are coming up with. I was able to check out on Discord. Mafu's got a really great starting point. She's doing the other half of the Queen of Diamonds, the baseball card. And it's looking great. It's looking really awesome. So I haven't talked to Mafu about it, so I don't want to show the piece until I get some permission to do so. It's not my art. I'm very excited. Oops. So it's going to be fun to see them come together. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for my next card. Sheesh. I'm falling behind on those too. So much art, so little time. Alrighty. So I did have kind of a lot of inner discussions with myself about creating how to lay this design out. I knew that kind of the pose that these people were going to be in, but I didn't know how I was going to continue with the kind of set of costuming that I've already set up. And so like I set up with the bonfire lighters and the like snake charmers, things like that. So I wasn't sure how to do it, but I feel like this is going to work out. I think that this has come together because I don't think like the faces would have made sense. But I was also worried that the like kind of like face covering was going to make it creepy. But I think we might be okay. It allows the focus to be on the pose too, which is kind of interesting. Oh, it's so nice to be back at these cards for a little bit. So fun. Oops. What's the matter, Mojo? Alessandra, did you stream this weekend? I was watching for the notifications, but I only got Uma's notifications, and I was busy in the mornings. So I couldn't watch her streams, unfortunately. But I was watching for yours in the afternoon because I was putting all my product together. I was doing all my barcoding and tagging of my products. And I was like, this is perfect. I can watch Alessandra's stream while I do it. But I didn't see your stream come up. Was Twitch not notifying me of things too? It's entirely possible. I don't want to miss the streams if I can help it. Been kind of medium at that lately, and I want to make sure I'm supporting the people who are supporting me. How may I assist a Mojo? Ooh! Almost drops you. That would have been so sad. Hi. Thank you. You're being such a good boy on your birthday day. You sleepy guy? Mojo has a nap, buddy. Mrs. That's a good boy. I know, so tired. Alessandra says hello. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, daycare today, so I didn't want to leave him alone. I didn't want to leave him alone today because it's his birthday. So I took him to daycare. He brought treats for everybody there. And now he's really, really tired because he doesn't get his all day long nap when he goes to daycare. Not yet. No kissing in public, Mojo, RB says. Has to be polite. That's okay. Mojo kisses are okay. Oh no, I didn't zoom out enough. Where's the dress? Okay. So what's everybody working on tonight? Alessandra, now that you're done your dishes, doing some more fresco business. RB, more client work. Oh, on music. Nice. I like it. Everybody's working on some music and stuff lately. Should probably have some for my stream. Antoine's here. What's up? DTM as well. Mr. Vector Maestros is here. Look, everybody's coming in at once. I love it. I love it. Dan, I'm sorry I missed your stream this morning. The morning was a little bit busy on my end, but I did catch the stream after. Lots of fun. Lots of card updates. I'll fill everybody in later on in this stream. We're working on tarot cards for now. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Everybody's in the chat. I love it. Okay. Yay for the trim tool. Ba, ba, ba. Right. Yeah, everybody's been working on music lately. I think I should maybe have some music on my streams. And I feel like there's enough background noise with the neighbors and Mojo's watchdogness. The traffic. Now that the windows are going to be open because it's warmer here. Oops. Going for a little bit of a stylized look here while cheating and not really doing hands. Okay. RB's playing again on Wednesday nights. So they need to prep some stuff. Cool. It's always good to be prepared. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right. Oh no, that's the eraser. Don't be. Hey, dude. What is happening? Why? How did that turn white? That doesn't make any sense. Freaking chaos. Oh, cryptic. Also, Aaron, I have one of our Discord friends as a client. What? This feels like code. It's trying to speak to me, I know it. Like, that's awesome, man. Artist supporting or artist? It's my favorite thing. Oh, no code, it's just anonymous for now. Cool, that's exciting. Alessandra's got some paperwork to finish and is going to do some drawing. I love it. It's always an exciting time when you can get to sit and draw. I was prepping all my stuff for the store this weekend because I'm going in 2 weeks, like a week and a half actually, to go set up my shelf and everything. And so I have to get everything tagged and barcoded and inventoried and all that kind of madness. And sorry, bud, I didn't mean to disturb your peace. So I was doing that a lot this weekend, but then I was able to get a minute to, like, when I got to sit down after dinner, I got to sit and sketch, and I worked on these guys and all that kind of stuff. So it's always nice to have some sketching time as well. Oops, that's not the line I wanted to draw at all. Let's try again. Yes, an RB needs to find out what to draw for aces. So, a day TM is in the stream. So, actually, this is probably a good time. We're mid-stream, so we've got lots of people in. So, this is a tarot card. So, this is something separate that I'm currently working on. But we have, Dan and I are collaborating on a face card project. It's what I was working on last week and the week before and throughout the year. We started it in January, and what we're doing is we're doing one half of a face card, and we're asking y'all to join us with the other half. My cards are the red cards, diamonds and hearts, and they're almost full actually. So I have a couple cards left, but we have the lovely Penny is going to be joining in. She's claimed a king. Jane is doing the other half of the pirate that I was working on last week. Mafu is doing the other half of the baseball player. Now I got to come up with something else. Jane's also potentially claimed another card. Jane's gonna do like all of the cards. She's gung ho. I love it. And then RB, we've added the ace. Dan, I hope that's okay. He asked for the ace. I figured that would be one we could probably make into a face card. So the ace of diamonds has gone to RB. So that means there's another card available if anybody's interested. To be doing the ace. We'll keep the rest of the numbers off the list for now because I think we might have another plan for those later. But I think the ace is one we can convert into a face card to go with the Joker, Jack, King, and Queen. So I'm going to show my work. Hey, I'm down for aces, yo. I think the ace is a great opportunity. I think there's lots of potential with the ace, so you can keep it, not to worry. Unless there's a reason why Dan completely objects, but I think that we're okay to go. So we've got 3 face cards to go. So if you want to play the game, let us know. At the end of the stream, I'm going to go through the pieces I have so far and the project. But also go back and check out Dan's stream from this morning because he went over some of his work that he's doing there and different vector software you can use. So the only rule that we have for these cards is that we would like to see vector line art in the end. We're not doing color or anything because we want to have this be kind of coloring pages that people can color in either their favorite digital software. How does that keep happening? That's a new trick I've never seen Fresco do. It keeps switching the color of my brush here. So vector art, because we want to use these for coloring pages, so people can either color them in their favorite software, or if they want to print them out and color them with their favorite markers or crayons. I know I have lots of people here who like to do the coloring. What is happening? Why does it keep doing that? I'd like to know, because I'd like to undo it. Okay, weird. New Fresco trick. So vector line art only. Then other people can color their own pieces. I don't want to. I want my undos here. Just keeps being weird. I was watching Dan's stream earlier and his Fresco kept crashing. I kept being like, that's why I like that I have mine on the iPad. And now mine's glitching out. It's being weird. Hopefully, if it happens again, I'll reopen it. I don't like to lose my undo history for some reason. I get very attached to my undo history. So yeah, so we're working on those face cards, which is great. And when I'm not working on those face cards, I'm working on these cards. It's all about the cards around here lately. Holy cow. And I also have some more updates on their way. I'm hoping to get some stuff for the tarot cards into the shop soon. So potential prints and coloring pages available soon. I've just been on prepping for vacation and then prepping for the shop, so it's a little slower to get out into the world. So I feel like I'm kind of promising a thing and not delivering, but a girl needs to sleep every now and again too. So I am working really hard to get those things out, but I have a few plans to get some tarot content out into the world before the deck's finished, because I know some people have been asking how they can contribute and how they can acquire some of the pieces. So that is on the way, I promise. Once the shop is updated and the shelf is stocked, I'll be able to work on some of those things as well. Okay. We'll erase that extra bit in a minute. I'm just going to do her skirt here. Oh shoot, no, that was not a very good attempt, so let's try again. I'm going to be careful with this skirt because this is one of those things that fellow artists will understand. I was sketching away at it yesterday, and the way that it flowed over the page while I was sketching it was just exactly what I was picturing almost on the first try. So I was like, don't erase those lines. They are exactly what I want. So it came out very flowy and light, which was the plan. So I want it to be kind of like a tutu, but then the description has it being like a wedding dress. So it's a mix of a few different styles. Oh, that's not what I wanted though. Oh my goodness. There we go. For the cards, I think Odari's going to play the game too. I think he grabbed a black card. I know Jane also grabbed a black card. Dan was working on the spades this morning, I think. So it's going to be fun. I'm very excited. Okay. Save. $7:30. That baby's fine. They're just having a bit of a meltdown. Everybody's fine. Oops. So these boots are a bit of a challenge because they're supposed to be button-up boots. But the boots, the way they're oriented, the buttons are not going to be shown because they'd be on the other side of her leg. But I have them like right here, which may be a little silly. We'll see how this looks later. I can always take them out, I guess. This is not where the buttons would be. This is like right down the front of her leg, but we'll see what, it could be just like an illusion of buttons. We'll see. Everybody says, use artistic freedom, put them on the other side. Yes, yes. Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things that's like, it's my artistic license. Actually, I have plans to make my artistic license because I use that term a lot at work and just kind of all the time. So I'm going to create one. So if people question the license, I'll have a card ready to go. The card says I can. Kind of wonky, but that is okay. I think that works for the circus. And the boots are on, the buttons are on the different side, so maybe they end up wonky on that side. Maybe, maybe. And then nope, nope, nope. Oh, you nincompoop. looks a little weird, but I think the backline looks a little short, but I think also foreshortening does that for us. So I think we're okay. We'll see what happens when I put the other lines in, but I think we're probably okay here. Yeah. Oh, she's got the rest of her ribbons. She's got a lot going on, this lady. So I've also been working on a couple other cards. I said I have some sketches sorted. There's one that is the Ice Garden, which is another tent in the circus. I'm also working on, what else did I draw? Oh, one of the magic cards is a spell that's cast by one of our main characters, and it's a oh no, that's not one. It is a like a book, a dove turning into a book. So that's, no, I don't want this. Stop it. Sorry, everything I own upgraded recently, and it's got cool new features that are kind of annoying. Literally every computer I own has been updated into a very new state, and it's just like relearning software. And then so like a book turning into a bird, or bird turning back into a book. So that's been kind of fun to draw out. And the fourth one, oh, one of our main characters, kind of an early part of her life, she's performing in front of a crowd. So kind of her on stage. So we got lots of cards still to come. We're making some decent progress. Actually, let me take a look. This would be card number, let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, almost 20. Number 19. Holy cow. We're making progress. Almost a third of the way through. That's crazy. That's madness. Okay, we're going to hit save. And oh no. What did I do here? Not this one, not this one, not this one. There we go. No. Too many. There we go. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Try and keep my hand up here so I don't get caught on the surface. Oh dear. The line can be nice and smooth. Oh no, what's happening? There we go. Okay, so we're going to take these out. This. What's the matter, bud? Do you want down? Let's say hi to everybody first. Say hi. Go eat some suppers. Hungry guy. Okay, let's go, boy. Don't kick me. Boop. Okay. Where's the other ribbons? Here we are. So I know I've used that before, but that is a very fun trim tool that you see me interacting with there that helps me cut off the lines of vector art, keeping things nice and smooth. I don't have to erase up to the line or anything. So that's a very cool fresco tool. Okay, I think this back ribbon will be on a different layer. So let's put so this arm is going to be in front of this. This one's all about the layering, because if I lay the layers out in a nice way, it will be very helpful for me when I'm laying out the kind of cutout paper look, and it'll make things a lot easier to kind of have that illusion without having to do a lot of extra manipulation. I can have the layers work for me instead of against me. So that's why I'm just taking a second to really ponder where I'm putting the lines and on what layers, because it'll make future me's life a little bit easier. We always like when that happens. Alessandra is back. Woohoo! Alessandra, are you going to join us on the face cards? I started these comic strips of dogs doing jokes about cats. That's hilarious. There's still a few cards left to pick. I have a comic event to attend in April and I need artwork that day. I have a lot of work to do, girl, for the event. That's fine. We're doing this through the summer, yo. Oh dear. Nope. There we go. Here are the cats laughing. You're hilarious. Do the cats like the jokes? All right. Let's do this and this. Okay, fine. This and this. The cats are laughing. We have a like on Facebook. Thank you so much. I like seeing everybody coming in from all the different sources. All the different streams. Okay, so let's, and then this one. I can't use the trim tool on these ones because these are on separate layers, so only lines that are on the same layer can work with the trim tool. I'm sure there might be a setting that you can do. How do I do this? Hang on, I have a bot to deal with. What is this? I don't want to pin that. How do I get rid of the person? I'm trying. What the? Oh no. Sorry guys, we have a situation over on the Twitch. No. not here anymore. How do I do? Boop, boop, boop. Broadcaster. Oh no, they're gone. Curses. It's weird you can't get rid of your own chats. It's really annoying. I don't want to delete everybody. That seems dumb. Manage moderation setting. Oh, good Lord. This is a lot. Okay, as long as you don't say anything else, then we're good to go. Oh, good Lord. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I get rid of him now? Good Lord. Go to Trash Option, turn on mod view, and you can delete any segment. Aha! Done! Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. This is very distracting. Thank goodness. Thank you, RB. Okay. Back to the stream. You gotta love the chaos. I don't love it any at all, to be honest. Wish the bots would just leave us alone. We're just trying to do some art, man. We're just trying to have fun. Okay. So another new layer. And we have time for this. Excellent. Excellent. The struggle is real. It's true. I'm learning all these new software. And by the time I can become like a Twitch pro, they'll probably switch to something else. Just like we did with Behance. I felt like I had Behance down. And now I'm learning new things. Which is totally fine. I'm down to learn things. But it'd be nice if one thing sat still. That would be really good. That would be really nice. Alrighty. Layer number 3. Oh, see? I'm trying to trim, but it's on a different layer. I didn't listen to my own instructions. The erasing is a little easier here though now because I'm not risking erasing the other lines that are overlapping. I have them kind of as a buffer. So that's a little less stressful than doing it kind of live when they're both on the same layer. That's why I like the trim tool when they're on the same layer, if it makes sense. These ones will work. Oops, wrong layer. This one. A solid pose for these guys to have to hold for such a long time. These boots are made for walking, at least for dancing. But yes. Now the hat looks a little funny. I feel like I love the idea of a bowler hat. Drawing them is awkward. Just because it never really looks like it's sitting on their head. Just because it's like such an awkward. Oops. Harvey's in a musical mood over there. Oh my goodness. I'd break out into song, but I'd lose followers, so. You You guys would stop watching me, that's for sure. Oh, dancing tree, dancing tree. And Alessandra's planting trees. Correct. We're such a busy bunch over here. Let's all plant trees. Okay, let me see. We have this going like this. No. No, none of that is, no, let's just try again. Okay, so this one here, yes. And this one like this. Oh, cool. Alessandra asked RB if he wanted to join and in the planting of the trees. He said he did that last fall. He planted 75 new trees in wake of a forest fire. That's awesome. Good for you. That is an excellent way to spend time. That's a hard work to spend your time that way. But that is an excellent recovery effort. That's a great plan. I'm glad you participated in that. I don't think I know how suits work. Yikes. I thought I looked at even a reference for this. This. That's absolutely not how that works. I'm going to put some artistic license in there too. Oh, that's not going to work. I don't understand. He says, not really, just dig, put a plant tree. But like, tree planting's like a hard work. Unless I'm thinking of different kinds of tree planting. Like, the hole that you plant a tree in is like way bigger than you would just like plant seeds. Unless you were planting seeds of trees. Either way, it's excellent work. Nope. Young pines are very, okay, so that makes sense. The young pines, yes. I am thinking of like, here when you go up, like some people will do like tree planting for a summer, but they'll plant like half-grown trees. Maybe not, but the hole that you have to dig is ginormous, and you do it by hand, and it's a lot. And it's like usually like really hot and kind of like crazy. So it's different kind of tree planting, but like still, the seedlings are good too. The young pines are excellent business. We did that at school one time, where we were like planting pines across the fence line that we had, and we were all excited. And then they mowed the lawn and mowed over all our trees. It was sad. In the mountains, though, you use 3 months to a year-old pines to plant. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of. So I was like, I'm pretty sure they dig pretty ginormous holes. But yeah, so we tried to plant them at school, and then nobody told the guy or girl who was doing the mowing of the lawn, and we lost our trees. It was so sad. No, not what I wanted. There we go. Here we go. Because apparently only young trees can survive a fire wake. Interesting. So it's too saturated with toxins. Interesting. Yes, the aftermath of those fires is no joke. Alright, so let's finish up this little bit, and then I will get into the cards a little bit more again. Yes. I also had a bit of a challenge like with this one. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the faces and stuff because these guys had a costume on. So I wasn't sure if it was going to fit still with this kind of like almost faceless approach that I've been having, but I think it works because we have a couple cards coming up that are going to need a similar treatment. So I'm kind of glad that this is working out so far. Then I'll do that research for the other ones. It's all part of the process, man. Oh no. Okay, so let's turn this off for a sec. See how we're coming together. See, we're coming together pretty nicely. I'm pretty stoked about this. So I'm going to continue on with this card. There's lots to do still, but I'm going to show you not the card we were just looking at. This one. This is the pirate from last week. I put in some of the hierarchy lines that I was planning to do. There's still a couple I might want to put in. I wasn't as aggressive with them. Like, not everything has a hierarchy line. It's kind of where I felt some division needed to be. So I might put some around the beads because they're a little fading right now, but I'm not going to do each piece of her hair or anything like that. I think that I'm going to let that kind of fade to the background so that the creatures and the octopus legs and all that kind of stuff can speak for themselves. So this is the second card. I'm going to have to do a third. I'm having a third one in the queue. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm excited to see what everybody else is coming up with. Oh, RB says, nice. Dan says, this is really good. Thank you so much. Got to step up my skills. I don't know. I saw some of the Azteca things you were looking at today, and I was like, oh, I got to step it up too. We're all challenging each other. It's going to be chaos. But I'm actually really happy with this. She came together really nicely. I am thrilled. So the Lady Jane is going to be doing the other half of this card. She has the sketch from last week, so I'm going to send her this updated one when I'm almost finished it, I think. And then I'm just going to pull up the page in case y'all missed Dan's stream this morning. You should definitely go check it out because he was actually going through a lot of vector software that you can use. The only rule that we have is vector art, because we want to color it. Okay, let me just see. Oh, guess on the first try. Outrageous. So vector art. So if you go back to Dan's stream, he will have all these the great software for you to use. If you don't have Fresco or Illustrator, there's lots of options that don't cost any money, and other ones that will work on different platforms if you don't have an iPad or anything else. So check out the stream, because it was actually really great to see all these different software that I probably have to try out at some point. So this is our original Joker card. And then here's all of our links. So if you want to check out Dan's stuff, go check out this YouTube link right here. I think it's also should be in the chat. I think I have the Vector Marshers thing in the description there. We have our templates. We've added the ace. So if you're interested in a card, definitely let us know so we have an extra card. This looks nice. Love the details. I can even see it without my glasses on. Amazing. Hey, don't step up. We need to follow you. Then, oh, excellent. And Dan just added to the chat a list of some free apps for you to use. So if you're looking for some vector software, or you have been reluctant to join us because you don't have any vector software, check out the link that Dan just gave us in the chat, because we are all going to play the game together. That was the Twitch chat. So definitely check that out, because then you guys can play the game with us. So Mafu's doing the other side of the diamonds. So that one's done. Penny's doing a king. I forget if it's hearts or diamonds. Jane's doing the other side of the jack. Oh, and then Dan's added his YouTube link. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing, because that's going to be really helpful. It was a really helpful stream this morning. Arby wants to do the ace of diamonds. So I've added that to the templates if we're interested there. Let's keep the other numbers clear for now, because I think we might have another plan for the other numbers. I think I might have a king and a queen left. I know Jane has talked about maybe doing the Queen of Hearts. I know she's doing a card or two for Dan as well. So we do have cards available if you want to join us. So, yeah. So, and I think Odari's playing the game. Lots of people are playing the game. So it's going to be super fun. So let me get this back here. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got lots going on in the studio right now. Shops and online shops and all this kind of chaos. So definitely be following me on Instagram and Facebook, please. That's where all my updates are going. It's helping me keep track too, to be honest. There's a lot going on right now, but it's all very exciting. So please keep an eye out on the socials to keep an eye out for what's new and what's coming up. Reach out to me or Dan if you're interested in joining the cards. Dan is doing the spades and the clubs. I am doing the hearts and the diamonds. So we will hook you up. Uh-oh, what's happened? I've clicked a thing. I've done a dumb thing. There we go. Sorry. So if you're interested in a card, reach out to us. Let us know what your what you want to do, or if you just don't have one specific in mind, we can let you know what's left. Oh, that triggered something else in my head, and then it erased itself. Spades and clubs. Oh, I know what it is. On March 24th, Dan and I are going to be streaming together at the same time. So keep an eye on the socials for that. We have to do a little bit of streaming testing on my end to make sure that runs, because I think we're doing it at this time. And we're going to be streaming together, and we're going to be really pushing these cards and seeing what we can come up with at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, yes. I don't know why I said May. It's too early to be planning May. So yes, March 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be on this channels. So Dan and I are going to be streaming together, and we're going to be doing some cards. So I'm going to have to come up with some new ideas for my March cards. So definitely check that one out. So make note, I'm going to be blasting the socials with that kind of stuff very, very, very soon. I think that's it. Yes. So yes, follow on the socials, get all the updates there. reach out for cards. Tarot cards are back onto a regular streaming posting schedule. So more of those. The big cats launched this week. One of my favorites lately. That one was really fun to do. So the big cats are launching this week, and more fun to come. It's nonstop around here. So thank you to everybody who joined in, to Antoine, to RB, to Alessandra, to Dan, to everybody else who might be just lurking in the background. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always appreciate it. This is my favorite time, hanging out with all of you and getting all the creative juices going. So I hope you have a fabulous week, and I'll be back again this time next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.